The big naval ships can't get into the shallow harbor. You need the speedboats. You need the fishing trawlers. We need you. So it's not going to work unless you're willing to help. We have shared values in this room. What we need is shared vision. And we need unity. That's why we called you here. We can't rely on the professional soldiers. The stakes are too high for you not to be involved. Our small ships in the economic war room that we talk about every week on this show, we talk about weaponizing your money through spending, giving, and investing. We've got to weaponize our money and line it up with our values. This is our strategic plan. It's our Operation Dynamo. Now, the good news, the 50-plus set, those who are 50 years and older, they get it, and they still believe in traditional America, free market capitalism. The bad news, the 18-year-old has the same vote as a 50-year-old. And if we're relying solely on the votes, they've got the demographic of youth. They're going to win if we don't do something different. The 50-plus set wants LSV, liberty, security, and values. They don't want ESG. So we need to weaponize giving, spending, and investing. When I'm talking giving, and you're going to hear examples of all three tonight, when I'm talking giving, I want to tell you, Jesus said you can't put new wine in old wineskins. New wine requires new wineskins. And tonight, you're going to learn about a new wineskin, a new place you can give and really make a difference. The problem is the far left has captured so many of the old trusted institutions, the ones we used to think were on our side, and they're not anymore. Or maybe they're watered down a little bit. Tonight you're going to hear about American Cornerstone Institute. It is a new institution with brilliant ideas that harkens back to the truth, that will educate young people, that will really make a difference. And that's brought to us by Dr. Ben Carson and his wife Candy. We need to change our spending habits too. How many people in here have a cell phone? Don't raise your hands. Everybody's got a cell phone. Your cell phone bill, you look at it every month, it's probably one of the largest expenses you have. You got a house payment maybe, you got a car payment, and you got a cell phone bill. That's a fact. The problem is that your cell phone bill is being weaponized against your values right now if you're with T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, or a horrible place called Credo Mobile out of San Francisco. God love them. Those people at Credo Mobile know how to weaponize their customers' money, and they weaponized it so much that they invested to end the Tea Party and to get wonderful heroes like Lieutenant Colonel Allen West voted out of Congress or Michelle Bachmann forced out of Congress. They weaponized the money from San Francisco. And my good friend Glenn Story said, whoa, wait a minute. Why can't we have a cell phone company that will support good things, good causes, good candidates? And so you'll hear about Patriot Mobile tonight. By the way, their coverage is just as good as Sprint, T-Mobile, or AT&T because it is Sprint, T-Mobile, or an AT&T. So you got to hear that. It's just phenomenal coverage. So giving, spending, and investing, that's the big one. You don't want to invest in Coca-Cola. And if you noticed, last week, ExxonMobil had 3 new directors elected to the ExxonMobil board who pledged to end the use of fossil fuels in the world. And they're governing ExxonMobil. Isn't that crazy? How did they do that? Very minority shareholders knew how to work the system, got the proxy votes, they used the ESG platform, and they literally voted off good directors in order to replace them with those that want to end fossil fuels. Did you know most of the shares that you own have been hijacked? If you own a mutual fund or an index fund or whatever, somebody's voting on your behalf to tell that corporation how to run. And guess what? They're not voting in line with your values. They're voting against your values.